Disgraced rapper Sean Combs facing 2 new sex abuse lawsuits as he sits in a jail in New York City, held without bail.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're uncovering the darker side of Sean Diddy Combs. Not only has he faced public feuds with some of the biggest names in hip-hop, but he's also now in the middle of serious legal allegations. We'll be breaking down the rappers who never feared Diddy and the shocking charges he's facing today, from racketeering to sex trafficking. Let's start by taking a look at some of Diddy's high-profile feuds with major rappers.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party.
One of the most famous conflicts is with 50 Cent, who has publicly clashed with Diddy for years. 50 Cent has taken shots at Diddy, from refusing to attend his parties to making jokes about how Diddy made him feel uncomfortable with his behavior.
That's why I don't be going to the Puffy parties. For the front and the back at the same time? What are you talking about? I mean, look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucking party. I'm like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. This shit that is going on.
Their rivalry reached new heights in 2010 when Diddy became Rick Ross's manager, a longtime enemy of 50.
An African champ. Ain't no more team. What the Puffy doing? I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
But 50 Cent isn't the only rapper who took issue with Diddy. Eminem, another rap legend, mentioned Diddy in his diss track Kill Shot, making a pointed reference to the long-standing rumors about Diddy's involvement in Tupac's murder.
The day you put out a hit, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed.
While Eminem later clarified the line was a joke, the message resonated in the hip-hop world, highlighting just how controversial Diddy has become.
I just remember like 50 coming up outside of Puff's trailer and being like, but Puff was inside his trailer, so he said it to somebody. He was like, what kind of money Puff said he was getting again? I don't know what happened. I thought it was all like funny and sarcastic, and then like 2 seconds later, man, the whole gunplay thing popped off. So
even Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube have kept their distance from the notorious mogul. Snoop, who was deeply involved in the West Coast scene, was frustrated by the tension Diddy and Suge Knight helped create during the infamous East Coast-West Coast feud.
Oh no.
On Mega.
Meanwhile, Ice Cube made sure to stay neutral, focusing on his solo career while avoiding direct conflicts with figures like Diddy and Suge. But things take an even darker turn when we look at the shocking allegations Diddy is now facing.
Any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing, come to death row.
At the end of the day, that was all in the mother video still today.
In 2024, a federal grand jury indicted him on several charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. These aren't just isolated incidents. Prosecutors allege a long pattern of abuse and criminal behavior spanning decades.
Let's talk some hip-hop shit, man. I want to talk to Puff right now.
Yes.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah. Check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even gonna go there, with all due respect.
Maybe I said my brother because he got Tupac killed.
One of the most high-profile accusations comes from Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie. She filed a lawsuit detailing years of physical abuse, claiming Diddy beat her so badly that she had to hide in hotels while recovering from the injuries. Cassie also alleged that Diddy forced her into sexual situations with prostitutes, all while recording these encounters without her consent.
That joint was cold. We would take your turntables you played, hit 'em up. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold that thing hurt to this day.
Let's break down some of the most serious and shocking allegations from the many charges against Diddy, racketeering, and conspiracy.
I told you you can't trust these.
Puffy done killed Tupac, man.
Prosecutors allege that Diddy orchestrated a criminal enterprise involving sex trafficking, forced labor, and kidnapping. This was all part of an operation aimed at controlling his victims.
And the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child. None of these niggas want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address.
Right.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, you.
Wait,
hold on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, fucking fed.
Freak-offs. Several victims have described freak-off events organized by Diddy, where they were coerced into sexual acts, often drugged, and recorded without their consent. These events were allegedly supported by a network of associates who helped organize and cover up the abuse.
Cassie Ventura's public comments coming just days after CNN exclusively obtained the graphic surveillance footage.
Jane Doe's allegations. One victim, referred to as Jane Doe, alleges that she was flown on Diddy's private jet to New York in 2003 when she was just 17. She claims that Diddy drugged and raped her during the trip, a pattern echoed by other survivors like Liza Gardner, who also accused Diddy of sexual assault in the 1990s. Cassie's bombshell. Cassie's lawsuit includes allegations that Diddy not only abused her physically, but also ordered the destruction of Kid Cudie's car out of jealousy. She claims that Diddy threatened to blow up the car, and shortly afterward, Kid Cudie's car exploded in his driveway. Lil Rod's lawsuit. Another accuser, producer Lil Rod, claims Diddy sexually assaulted him and forced him into illegal activities. Lil Rod also alleges that Diddy runs a drug and gun trafficking operation, with hours of video evidence to back up his claims.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up or squatting, sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because you know if you squatting on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison.
The nightclub shooting. There's also the infamous nightclub shooting at 1999, where Diddy allegedly forced his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to carry his illegal firearm into the club. When the shooting occurred, it was reported that Diddy forced his artist, Shine, to take the fall.
There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be
the whole National Guard's downstairs, too. Cut it out, man. We can't talk
in this. I'm a grown-ass man, man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief, you're a coward. Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
Come
thief.
to the office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out there.
Yo, how we just three guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace Boom Tools publishing.
You call me whatever
You
want.
won't let his publishing
I'm
go.
at the office.
Peak cutter.
These allegations have led to a massive federal investigation. Authorities are combing through years of evidence, including video recordings from Diddy's home and various freak-off events. Legal experts suggest that if Diddy is convicted, he could face a minimum of 10 years in prison for the racketeering and trafficking charges alone. But these criminal cases are just one part of Diddy's troubles. Several civil lawsuits have been filed against him, including those from survivors like Cassie and Jane Doe. These lawsuits have sparked renewed interest in Diddy's behavior over the past few decades, as more victims feel empowered to come forward.
It was probably after the argument with Diddy, when Styles threw the chair at Puff. That was probably the last straw for that.
Sean Diddy Combs' legacy is now hanging in the balance. Once hailed as a music and business icon, he now faces the potential downfall of his empire. His legal team has maintained his innocence, but with mounting accusations, it's unclear how Diddy will emerge from these scandals. What do you think? Can Diddy clear his name, or is this the end of his career? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this developing case.